Welcome back to Crooked River Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Brenda. My husband Tim and I are building an off-grid homestead from the ground up. Today I am giving you an update on our garden and the orchard. We planted our garden on June 5 and basically we're trying to grow stuff in the sand. It was a last minute decision to even grow a garden this year. We're happy that things are actually growing. But there is one disappointment that I guess I was hoping didn't happen here because we're in the middle of the woods. But this certain insect found me. Gonna get you turned around and show you what we have been harvesting. The green pepper plants that we have planted in the ground are looking good. They're still a little bit behind the ones that I have in pots. But you can see that this one is flowering and my calendula starting to come up. I don't know if I'll get flowers. We're running out of time. It's August 25 today. But the tomato plants are really coming up over here, and then we got a flower on one of them and small tomato on this one. And the basil is struggling, but it's coming along. I might have enough for a meal or two. Hopefully it'll keep growing. And along the lattice here, I don't think we had the lattice up yet the last time I showed you the garden. We have the pole beans, and we don't have any string beans on them yet, but they are starting to climb the fence. These are bush beans and they have been producing. I might get a little handful every day or every couple days. It's been very dry here, so you can see the leaves are a little bit yellow. We really haven't had much rain for August. It's been very dry. And this is the second crop of yellow string beans that I planted, and these are starting to grow some. This is our carrot patch. They are starting to grow. I don't know how well they're growing. I haven't pulled any out of the ground. I'm just letting them do their thing. But they look healthy. If nothing else, we can feed the carrot tops to the chickens. And cucumber plants are the ones doing the best right now. And we are starting to get some small cucumbers. So we got some baby ones growing here. We only grow pickling cukes. Those are the ones that we enjoy. Here's another one. So we're letting these grow a little bit more. We have picked like 3 of them so far. And nice to see some bees in the garden. So the lettuce is, I don't think it's even edible. We haven't been able to harvest any. This is like thick like leather. It's just not doing well at all. But we do have another tomato plant here. I did pick one tomato off of this plant. It was starting to crack on the top, so I figured I might as well try to salvage what I could. And you can see that these pepper plants are doing better. Another couple small tomatoes on this one. My calendula is a little bit taller on this side. Still not seeing any shoots yet for flowers. I'm hoping to get some to dry. And this is my best pepper plant. It's got a pepper there and a baby one on the other side. So this is my frustration. I have always had issues with the vine borer moth attacking my squash plants. And true to what you always see, this was my healthiest plant. doing great. And the next day it's all drooped over. And you can see here that this is the evidence of that worm going up the stems and eating away at the plant. So this plant needs to be killed, and I don't know. The others do not seem to be infested, but I'm gonna have to definitely do a oh, see, this one looks like it is, or that might be dead leaves. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like they're all possibly infected. But over here, I have my delicata squash, and I'm gonna have to check these plants out too. So overall, not too bad for the first year. We did lose these 2 trees. I think it was due to moisture. I'm not sure, like too much moisture. So until this area dries up a little, we won't be planting any more trees in this area. But we do want to add more trees in the spring. And we'll have to add another cherry tree at least. And we might try peach tree again. We'll have to get a couple of them, a couple different varieties, so they can pollinate, cross-pollinate. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. We've had some disappointments, but it's definitely more than we thought we were going to be doing this summer. So we're very pleased with that. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love it if you did. And we will see you next time. Bye. Our living cherry tree is still holding in there. There's been a little bit of insect damage on the leaves, but still thriving in this location. As you can see, everything is still very dry. And up here, this apple tree is looking very good. I've been keeping a close eye on them because we had some webworms on one of the apple trees, the one over here. And they infested this and ate all the leaves off of this branch, and they started moving up this branch in a matter of 2 days. They work fast. But I removed the webs to expose them to the elements, and I sprayed them a couple days in a row with the caterpillar killer, the BT. I'll leave a link down below in case you're interested in that. It's a natural insecticide, and it worked really well. They went away, and I did prophylactically treat all the trees just to make sure that they weren't starting to infest the other trees. Here is one of our pear trees, and this one is doing well. I think the leaves are just starting to turn a little because of fall. And I actually have comfrey that started growing at the base of the tree, so I'm super excited about that. Not going to harvest any this year, but I'm really happy to get it established along with the other comfrey plant that I brought from our other property, and it overwintered in a pot, which to me is amazing that it survived. But here it is. It's doing well. It really should be taller, much taller, like twice as tall as this, but I think it needs a little, this soil needs nutrition, and I've been making sure that I'm watering it. And it's at the base of this apple tree, and that one has been doing well right along. And our other pear tree was starting to get dry, and I hadn't been watering it because this area has been wet all summer, and especially where the tree is planted. But because it hasn't rained very, very minimal rain this August, it was starting to actually need water. So I have been watering it, and I mean, it's still alive, but you can tell that it got dry at one point. And over here we have our berry bushes. The blueberry bushes have gotten a little bit taller this summer. Here's another one. And that one. The raspberry plants that we bought are also doing very well. They're a little dry right now, but you can see that we are getting it's still making berries, and these are hopefully all going to turn red. It did have raspberries at the bottom there, and they are delicious. And here is our other raspberry plant. And these raspberries look a little bit smaller than the other one. But happy to see everything thriving. Except for the two that died. One of them was this peach tree. You can tell, oh, one of the peaches finally fell off. There's still like a dried up peach there. That one died. And our other cherry tree died. But one of our viewers had a great recommendation to check with the place that we bought the fruit trees from, and we got 90% of them from Tractor Supply. And their policy is if you buy them before June 1st, which we did, we purchased all our trees like at the end of April, beginning of May, they will refund you. And you just have to bring in the barcode, and I took pictures and our sales receipt. So that's great to hear. Great return policy. They also will return your money if it dies within 30 days after you purchase it, even if it is after June 1st. But next time we go into town, we're going to have to stop by and get that taken care of.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.